You be ready to fight. You be ready to cry. You be ready to cuss some people out. Hey you guys, so it's the next day. Yesterday was amazing. It was nothing short of perfect. I woke up this morning next to Adrian. I was just like, this feel like a dream. Like I just never thought he would propose. Like I never thought he would propose. And there was a point in my life where I never thought that I would get married again. There was a point in my life where I didn't want to get married again. For those of you who don't know, I have been married before in the past and got divorced. So nobody wants to go through that again. So there was a point in my life where I said I would never do it again. In my case, I was the one who tapped out, and I'm not proud of it, but I mean, it is what it is. And even though I was the one that tapped out, it's not a good feeling process to go through. You feel bad, you get hurt, you hurt the other person is hurt. So in my head, in the past, I was just like, I don't want to hurt. I don't want to go through that again. I would just rather just stay single. So if things don't work out, you go your way, I go my way. We don't have to actually go through a whole divorce process. So that was where my brain was at. But yeah, people just don't understand. Like, marriage is really, people think it's just glitz and glam and I got a husband. Like, it's work. And one of the biggest reasons why it's work and why it's not, anything to play with, it's not a joke, is marriage is supposed to symbolize or be supposed to be a picture of how Christ loves the church. So the devil doesn't like that imagery. He doesn't like that. So of course the devil is gonna come and attack it. So you really have to be like on your stuff to make it work. I definitely feel like this time is different, and I could definitely see this being a forever thing. So I said yes. I'm stuttering. I'm still like, I don't know. I'm just still like excited and still in shock. It's a big step. It's definitely a big step in life. For anybody that's young and considering marriage, like, please, if you have any questions or concerns, make sure you lay it out on the table. I definitely recommend premarital counseling. I definitely recommend any like extra help or like advisory. Lay it all on the table. Make sure you guys are definitely on the same page, because with me being married before, it's no joke, you guys. Marriage is definitely work. It's not easy, and if you do it with the right person, I believe that it could definitely be a beautiful thing. So this time I feel like it's with the right person. So yeah, I'm sitting in the parking lot of Fuji, waiting on Precious and my future mother-in-law to come. So, and I have Amari in the back. He's back here asleep. So I'm waiting on them to come so we can go have lunch. We're supposed to go to Cracker Barrel. Because I love Cracker Barrel. They got the best pancakes, but they had a long wait. So we just came over here to Fuji because usually they get us in and feed us. So, but let me tell y'all about some stuff that happened last night. Okay, so the cons. So yesterday I was supposed to have someone do my hair for me, install my wig on me and stuff, lay my edges and all that good stuff, braid my hair down, do all that stuff for me. And they they dared me, bruh. So at the last minute, I had to do it myself. So I was rushing, trying to do that. I was just rushing in general. But it ain't nothing new because I always be rushing. Another con. So, okay. I kind of had a feeling that I was going to get proposed to yesterday. So I wanted to make sure that my nails look good. So since I can't wear nails and stuff at my job, I was like, I'm gonna just do some press-ons, because one of my coworkers was like, press-ons, they be looking good, as good as the regular nails or whatever. So I'm like, okay, go give me some press-ons, press them on. Them things kept popping off. They will pop, 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 pop. So I was like, bruh. So I just peeled the rest of them off. So I was like, that was a waste. I had forgot my nose ring. So in my pictures and videos and stuff, I don't have my nose ring in. I love the way I look with my nose ring. I left my damn Invisalign at the place. We went to a place called Sing It or Wing It. I left it at damn Sing It or Wing It. So your girl is just out here with no trays in her mouth. Pros. So it made me feel really good seeing everybody come out and support. Everybody that was there showing love, giving love. My future sister-in-law was a great host. She basically, we were supposed to be celebrating our birthday, but the whole thing was just a setup for the engagement. So she was a great host. We was crunk out in the mud. And my sissy poo, Marsharie, was great, taking pictures. If anybody needs pictures taken or anything concerning like marketing, this just fell out. Anywho, she was great taking pictures, like I was saying. If you need anybody to help you with marketing, branding, all that type of stuff, like, that's the girl to go to. I'll try to leave a link where you can find her down in the description bar. I was looking good. My wig turned out decent. I don't know, it was just good vibes yesterday. Everybody showed up, showed out, was energetic. It was fun to actually get out and do something because I haven't really been doing anything. So it was fun to get out and do something. And I love music, I love dancing, so I kept popping up on the stage. Me and Precious was, oh, you on this Sunday? Okay. So we was having fun. Our moms and stuff, we was up there on the stage with them having a good time. And then of course, like, me getting proposed to, the whole proposal was perfect. Like, even now, like, when I think about it, I'll be getting teary-eyed because it was so amazing. It was so amazing. I could tell it was just so genuine, and he really like poured himself into it, and he actually planned everything out perfectly. It was really dope. Like, I could tell I have well, I mean, not just from that, but I definitely have a good partner to do life with. So yeah, it was amazing. So I'm finna stop talking because I think I just saw them pull up, and we finna go in here and eat. So, but yeah, here they go. I gotta go.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff.
Oh yeah, and another thing, I just thought about this. Don't lose yourself. A lot of times you'll see, especially mothers, give so much of themselves to the point where they lose themselves. Whether it's, tending to their spouse, trying to make sure that they're happy, tending to the kids, making sure that they're, straight. Sometimes women lose themselves, so try not to do that. Make sure you're making time for yourself, to keep yourself, sane. and good, because you can't pour from an empty cup. You got to fill yourself up so that you can overflow to others. Keep some me time for yourself, as well as you don't want to get to the point where, like I said, you lose yourself, especially like when it comes to kids and stuff. And as you guys grow and get older with each other and the kids go on about their way, they leave the nest and it's just you and that person, you don't want to get to a point where you're like, dang, like, who are we? Who am I? I don't know who I am without my kids. I'm used to going to football practice, cheerleading practice, taking them to go do this, schoolwork, helping them with their homework, school events. Like, you don't want to get so wrapped up in doing for others, going hard for others, to the point where you lose yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, then you and your spouse looking like, dang, like, you done check. What do you even like to do anymore? Like, do you still like to do this? Like, when we was in our 20s, we liked to do this. When we was in our 30s, like, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, make sure you guys are still, make sure you take time out for yourself. Make sure you and your spouse are also taking out time to, you know, for you guys as a unit, going on dates, vacation. Make sure you guys are taking out time to keep that connection strong between you guys. But yeah, I can't wait to get this started. I am not excited. Well, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I mean, it happened. It happened in the past, but it happened, so it's like stuck in my memory from when I had my first marriage and I did, you know, had the wedding. The whole planning process was so damn stressful. It was the most stressful that I have ever, the most stressed that I had ever been. Like, to the point where, like, maybe like 2 weeks before, I just want to say, get all, just forget it, cancel everything. I don't even care. Like, it was so horrible. It was horrible. So this time around, if I know this probably is a bad mindset, but this time around, if I feel like I don't have the proper help around me, like a wedding planner, coordinator, I'm good going to the courthouse, baby, because oh honey, that shit ain't no joke. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to do it by yourself, with very minimal to no help. That shit is not fun. Not fun at all. You be ready to fight. You be ready to cry. You be ready to cuss some people out. Oh my gosh, look, this is a whole little video about weddings and marriage. But I was gonna say, especially like if you have like a lot of bridesmaids, y'all, I'm just gonna say, the less bridesmaids you have, the better. The less stressful. Less bridesmaids, less stressful. Less people, less stressful. The less money you spend, less stressful. Because I remember I had a certain budget in my head. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna go over this amount. I should be able to have a decent wedding with this amount. And I spent well over that. Yeah, I spent well over that. I had somebody give me financial help, but still, that shit was, I spent way too much money on that shit, especially for it not to last. I'm giving y'all, I feel like I'm oversharing, but, and that has always been one of my downfalls, being an open book, because I like to help other people. Like, if I can stop you from making a mistake that I have made in the past, like, I'm here for you. Like, don't do it. Just follow the yellow brick road. And another thing, when you guys are laying things out on the table, pay attention. Pay attention to the red flags, because you don't want to go into a marriage knowing certain red flags and thinking, oh, well, I can change, you know, this person. Think I can change this person. Which, I mean, you know, with prayer and stuff, I believe that you can plant seeds for that person to want to make changes. But at the end of the day, you can't change nobody. If a crackhead want to do crack, you can want better for them all that you want, but at the end of the day, that crackhead has to have a want to let go of that crack for him to change. Pay attention to those red flags, because basically when you're marrying that person, like you're accepting that red flag or those red flags. You're accepting that even if this person doesn't change, you know, with whatever red flags you're talking about, even if this person doesn't change this thing or things, I'm still gonna, you know, love them and spend the rest of my life with them. So that's one important factor. Pay attention and really sit down and think about, am I really gonna be okay if this person doesn't change in this way for me or for themselves or whatever? Am I really gonna be all right with having to deal with this or these things for the rest of my life? If the answer is no, I would just say, just really have like just a real sit down with yourself. Because I feel like it's better for you to tell the person earlier than later, sooner than later. Because it'll be better. Either way, it's somebody's gonna get hurt or whatever, especially when feelings are involved. But it's better to do it before than later, because later you done spent money on rings, you done spent money on a wedding, you done made this public announcement to everybody that you guys are basically one. People have given you gifts. Not only that, there's you got to pay for a divorce. You have to go through the divorce, and let me tell y'all, divorce is not fun, especially if you have kids. That makes it even worse, because things can get ugly when you guys have kids, when you guys have properties or things that you guys are going to have to split up. It gets ugly. So it's better for you to just really sit down and figure out if this is really what you want to do. It's better to break up sooner than later. Like I said, you got all of that factored in. When you have kids and stuff, you might, if one parent wants to be a jerk, they can fight for, like, say for instance the dad. Say for instance the dad wanna take and have full custody of the child. Like for me, that would crush me. Like, fuck you mean? But it's like things that you will really have to factor in, because when you go through a divorce, a parent can fight for, you know, custody of the child, or fight for a larger amount of a split that y'all have to make between a property or an investment or things of that nature. Like, it can really get ugly and take a long time and a lot of money. So you guys get what I'm saying? Like, it's better for you to just bow out sooner than later, because it ain't pretty when you gotta bow out later. You pay attention to your gut. What you guys call your gut, I call the Holy Spirit. It's real deal. Real deal. I definitely feel like another thing is financial stability. Lay everything on the line, all the debt that you got, what you owe, bankruptcies, student loans, everything. I feel like you guys should definitely lay all of that out on the table, and make sure you guys have a game plan when it comes to, you know, doing life financially. Like, okay, so you bring in this much money, so we're gonna be able to, you know, pay this bill, you pay this bill, I pay this bill. Or, you know, if you have a spouse that wants to take care of all the bills, like, all right, baby, I'm gonna take care of all the bills, you just, you know, do what you want with your money, but put such and such amount of money up for saving each week for us or something. You know, y'all just, you know, discuss financial stuff, just important stuff. Sometimes people overlook things like that, and they just get caught up in the, oh, I'm getting married, oh, I have a husband. And I'm trying to tell y'all, it's work. it's work, it's continuous. I don't want to say continuous sacrifice, but that too, because you have to have, you know, you have situations where you guys are going to have to compromise. Each spouse may have to compromise or whatever. Maybe more than they would like to. Continuous forgiveness. And I'm not coming on here like I'm just a marriage counselor or something, but this is just things that I have learned in my experience of already being married. So yeah, I just want to pass, you know, maybe some advice to you all, especially young ladies who are considering getting married at a young age. So that's what I got to say about that. Oh, and definitely don't forget to, like, you know, do things to keep your, you know, your interests alive in each other. Take each other out on dates. Do surprises that your spouse would like. It don't have to be anything major. I mean, shoot, if I had it like that, I'd like to surprise him with trips and shit. Like, all right, baby, go on and take off this day because I got this plan for us. Like, that would be dope. I'm gonna get there one day in Jesus' name. But anywho, y'all, look at, I love this hair. Yes. I'm gonna stop talking to y'all because I've been talking to y'all for a whole hour. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna talk to y'all later.